14th century, spice industry in Indonesia has become the primary industry in Indonesia. In that time, most of people in Indonesia are doing trading in spice industry. So that many people country call Indonesia as Spice Island. Because Indonesia in that time are very popular with Spice Island nickname. Many country came to Indonesia to buy the spice, and some country also colonized Indonesia in order to get the spice. This signifies Indonesian spice industry is very good and have a good quality of spices. In Indonesia, there are many kinds of spices, very kind, and every single spice also have a good benefit. More or less, there are 25 kinds of spices that very popular in Indonesian spice industry. There are cengkeh, kemiri, kemukus, kayu manis, kapulaga, pala, vanili, lada, andaliman, cabai, serai, adas, ketumbar, daun salam, jahe, lengkuas, kunyit, kencur, asam jawa, jeruk nipis, jeruk purut, kepayang, jintan, wijen, and saffron.
Spices are used as an ingredient, but they also have health benefit. For example, turmeric can be used to fight inflammation because of the substance called curcumin from turmeric. Ginger are believed to relieve you from nausea. These tropical plants have been used in Asian cultures, especially Indonesia, for thousands of years. And did you know that cinnamon can be used to lower your blood sugar? Studies indicate that it can lower blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetics.
We all know that COVID-19 pandemic is something that we never thinking about. There are many business are collapsed during this pandemic. This might be the worst condition in the world, but surprisingly, the Ministry of Trade in Indonesia claims that the export of spice from Indonesia are increasing. Director of Export Product Development at the Ministry of Trade in Indonesia said that although there are COVID-19 pandemic, the demand of spice still increase. This means that Indonesian spice industry are still running well although there are COVID-19 pandemic. Many business are collapsed in this time, but the demand of spice in industry increase. This means that spice industry in Indonesia is powerful.
I'm here to explain to you about the opportunity to go global, which is in slide 5. So, beef rendang, as we all know, is one of the most well-known Indonesian food in the world. We can use this opportunity to introduce the uses of spices from beef rendang to the entire world. From there, we can also promote with the other uses and benefit of the spices with other countries from across the world. The reason why we have to go global is because our country, Indonesia, have so many spices, and not just by being food. We can also trade the spices into foreign country that needed the spices the most. So we can use the opportunity to expand and export to a lot of countries that needed it the most. Our top target for now is mainly Asian countries because they share us similar spices from our own country. Thank you for listening.
Reason on why you should invest. Investment can be done in various ways in Indonesian spice industry, one of which is by joint venture with the local investor to develop and enlarge the industry. The second one, foreign investor, can be direct investor buy both the spice and then make a product and then sell it to the globe. Besides of what we can see that Indonesian spice industry is very powerful sector in Indonesia. Not get affected too much from COVID-19 pandemic on economic sectors and still have a huge prospect in Indonesia and to global. So that's several reasons why you should invest in Indonesia's spice industry. So what are you waiting for? Let's invest in Indonesia's spice industry.